you Patriots. Today is a wonderful Wondering Wednesday, October 6th. Today is early release day. Students, we get out of school today at 1:50. Teachers, you get 2 hours kid-free work time.
Today for Science Palooza, it is Health Sciences Day because science does the body good. Here is Mrs. Greco to tell you more.
Hey Patriots, day 3 of Science Palooza, and today is all about health and getting your body out, moving and grooving because science does a body good. So as always, there is an activity as well as some information about health and an introduction to a scientist. So have a great day.
Hi guys, my name's Nick. I'm a real-life researcher here at the Telethon Kids Institute. You might have noticed I'm not wearing a lab coat. That's because I don't work in a lab. My area of science happens out in people's houses where they actually live. My journey with science is a little bit different. I started working as a physiotherapist, helping people with disabilities with all sorts of things, mainly with their wheelchairs and all their different pieces of equipment. With a wheelchair, you spend a lot of time in it, and so you want it to be really nice and comfy. And that led me into my area of research, which is sleep, another area where we want to be really comfy. My research looks at how much do people move while they're asleep. Most people think that they have one position that they get comfy in and stay in the same one throughout the whole night. But in reality, people move about 10 to 12 times a night. What we don't know is how much people with cerebral palsy move compared to typically developing people. What we think that we'll find is that people with kids with cerebral palsy move less than typically developing kids. This is important because it means that we need to give kids with cerebral palsy more support to keep them comfy through the whole night and help them sleep.
Your challenge today is to move your body at PE or recess by trying a new activity or playing a game. Don't forget to drink water.
It's also Wondering Wednesday. Do you remember last week's Wondering about money? Here is a reminder in case you forgot.
Hey Patriots, Miss Greco here for another episode of Wondering Wednesday. So this week's Wondering Wednesday question is coming from Alex in Miss Bunce's class. So here's a little bit of information to give you a clue as to what his question might be.
There are lots of ways that people earn money, and we often call that making money. How the actual money itself gets made. This stuff, cash. Now, have you ever gotten a chance to use a photocopier, a copy machine? If you have, then you might have thought of this. If cash is just paper, then why can't you just use a photocopier, copy a bunch of money, and then you'd be rich. You could buy anything you want, right? Think of it. Run out of money? No problem. Just copy more of it. Copy $1,000 here, go to the toy store. Copy another $1,000, buy a lifetime supply of candy. That'd be awesome, right? So why don't most people do that? It's actually a really interesting question.
So did you figure out that his question is about money, about cash, about moolah? That's right. His question is about money and where does it come from? Alex is challenging you to figure out how money in the United States is created. Remember, you must use a source to figure this out. You must either use the internet, you must ask an expert, or there probably is some books in the hub that you can use for checkout. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with. Have a great 2 weeks figuring it out, and let me know if you have questions you'd like me to use on future episodes. Have a great day.
Thanks, Mrs. Greco. Get researching and get those answers to Mrs. Greco. Don't forget to cite your source.
All this science and wondering makes me hungry. Let's check out what is for lunch today. Today we are having PB&J to-go box, smoothie combo, crispy chicken bites, or pretzel bites.
Vegetable and fruit choices are garden-side salad, sweet savory fries, fresh sliced apples, strawberry craisins, or juice. Grab that milk and don't forget your utensils. It's birthday time! Who's having a birthday today? Happy birthday to Cameron C. in Miss Opit's class and Maya L. in Mrs. Beck's class. Happy birthday!
Tomorrow is the last day this week to get those miles in for Morning Mile. How many laps have you done so far? Who will get the most miles in this year?
All right, Patriots. That wraps up our news show for today. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Then please be seated for a moment of silence before the end of our show.
Have a wonderful Health Science Wednesday, Patriots. Remember, we are living the questions.
By feeding our passions,
exploring our wonders. Bye.
Bye.